Hello students, you are welcome in new topic, that is limits and derivatives. This is part 1 of limits and derivatives. Limits and derivative, it is a part of calculus in mathematics. Calculus is that branch of maths in which we deals with the study of change in the value of a function as points in the domain changes. So if you change the value in domain, then we will study the change in value of the function. To understand this, you consider a function fx x square minus 9 upon x minus 3. Now we know that this function is not defined at x is equal to 3. So domain will be x not equal to 3. So this is domain of this function. So because at x is equal to 3, the function fx will be 0 upon 0, which is not defined. It is also called undeterminate or indeterminate form. So we will discuss all undetermined not defined forms later in this chapter. So fx is this when x is not equal to 3. Now fx, so at x is equal to 3, so fx is not defined, we have discussed. So if x is not equal to 3, then fx is this. After simplification, it is x plus 3. You can cancel the common factor, it is x plus 3. So now we will prepare a table. Domain is x not equal to 3. We will study the change in fx when values in domain changes, x changes. So we have prepared a table. So these are values of x, these are values of fx. We can calculate by putting here. Now this is 3 at this point, so we know at 3 the function is not defined. These now this are the values on the left hand side on the number line. These are values on the right hand side on the number line. So as you can see, the values are increasing. We can say the values of x are approaching 3. These are moving towards 3, approaching 3. Similarly, on the right hand side, the values of x are approaching 3. The values are decreasing. So it cannot be 3 because at 3 the function is not defined. The value of x can be 2.999. Value of x can be 3.001, but it will not be equal to 3. So it means here values are approaching 3 from left, from right. Now you study the change in fx. So at 2.7 it is 5.7. At 2.8 fx is 5.8. At 2.9 it is 5.9. We can also calculate at 2.99 it will be 5.99. Similarly, these are the values of fx. Now at 3.1 it is 6.1. At 3.01 it will be 6.01. As you can see, if x is approaching 3, then fx is approaching 6. The values are moving towards 6. You can check from left, you can check from right. So it means when x changes approaching 3, then fx is approaching 6. So now in this chapter, how we will write this? Approaches to or tends to. Approaches to is also called tends to. So this is the symbol for approaches to, this arrow. Now if you write down x tends to 3 minus, it means x is approaching 3 from the left. X is approaching 3 because these values are on the left hand side. These are less than 3. So all these values on the left hand side will be represented using 3 minus. These values will be represented 3 plus. So x tends to 3 minus, then fx tends to 6. When x approaches 3 from left, then x approaches 6. Mind it, fx is not equal to 6, it is approaching 6. So in symbols we will write down limit x tends to 3 minus of fx is 6. It means when x approaches 3 from left because of this negative sign, fx is approaching 6. So limit word in books it is written like lim or lt. So we will use this symbol. So limit x tends to 3 minus of fx is 6. So similarly, when x approaches 3 from right, so it will be written x tends to 3 plus. then fx tends to 6. It means when x is approaching 3 from right. So all these values, these are on the right hand side of 3. So 3 plus slightly greater than 3, you can say. So as x tends to 3 plus, then fx tends to 6. In symbols we will write down limit x tends to 3 plus of fx is equal to 6. So this is the slide introduction of the limits. You try to read all the data, all that is provided to you in this chapter before exercise 313.1. So we will that's all for today. This is a homework, so you try to read all this data that provided in the NCERT. So thank you.